Hello and welcome to our podcast, Connecting and Supporting Others. I am Mira Reiss and I am delighted to have you here with us. Enjoy. Hello everybody from the beautiful Isle of Man. I am very pleased with my guest today. Actually, she's very special. Guess why? We are both born in the same lovely small country called Slovakia, and we are both now living in UK. So thank you very, very much, Stefania, to join us today. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Mira, for this nice invitation and beautiful presentation. I just got to learn about this now that you are from Slovakia, so I'm pleased to know about it. That we are from the same beautiful country, a small one, but a beautiful one.
Yeah, absolutely. I kept it like a secret, that it would be nice to start like this. Yes, so we are very lucky. We were born in beautiful country, and now we are lucky again to be in the other beautiful country. Okay, so I will just say a little bit about you because I do love what you are doing. Actually, Stefania is supporting people, let's say like me, people who are working with mental health, who are coaches, consultants, and so on, but English is not their first language. So she's learning them or she's teaching them how to talk properly. Am I right? If you would like to add something, please do.
So yes, as you mentioned, Mira, I work as a language coach and I empower mental health professionals whose English is a second language to either work confidently and effectively with their English-speaking clients if they have therapists with foreign clients, or if they want to present their research or project or something they want to tell the world at international conferences, events, or even small meetings, to basically present what they do and how they do it in English confidently and effectively. So this is what I do.
Yeah, it's great. I think a lot of people are happy to finding you because I know, to be honest, I just started to promote my new course regarding like visibility. And actually, maybe 2 years ago, 1 year ago, actually, I had trouble to go live on social media because I wasn't sure as how I look, how I talk, and so on. But then I found a way how to do it. And I felt now much more confident. And I think it's very important in our field to promote ourselves and to know how to do it. So I'm very happy we found each other and we have this great opportunity to have this talk. Okay.
Yes, and many times, Mira, it's not just about like with my clients, what I do, that I teach them from scratch. Most of them, like all of them, have already a lot of information inside. They already have this communication toolbox. So what we do together, we just rediscover whatever they have and we repurpose it so they know what to use and when, in which context. And this is what I love about my job. So I don't have to teach anything from scratch. It's already there.
Yeah, great. I do agree with you. Actually, this is one of my approach that we already have what we need to for our life, but we are not sure, or we don't believe ourselves. We have kind of self-doubt and everything. So it's great. Actually, we can say that you are maybe more like mental or like a mindset coach, like a language teacher, because you said this. Maybe it's kind of combination. Put it this way.
Oh, wow. You put it very nice. Actually, not many people saw me like this before. And I like you put it this way, because I don't see myself just as a language coach. But at the same time, there were a few people who thought I was a mental health professional, which I'm not. So I don't have any formal education as a mental health professional, but I work with mental health professionals and I educate myself in this field. So I do know quite a lot, even though I'm not formally like mental health professional. But as you said, mindset is present everywhere. So without the right mindsets, we cannot do anything. And for the language, the first thing we are learning with my clients is the right mindset, how to be confident, even though not everything is perfect or all the language skills are where they should be. But the first thing has to be the mindset. So that's the very first session we actually do. Thank you for raising it up.
Great, because when you said what we are doing, and I think this is actually very important. In real sense, I see everybody that in our heart, in our true, let's say, ourselves, we are already perfect, but we would like to have like our ego perfect, but we can't be perfect for everybody. If we wait until we are really perfect in this like dualistic world, we can go outside, never ever. Yeah. So this is very, very important. I do love your mission. And I think that we can do any work, in the future as well together, because this is so, so important what you are offering. That's great. Yeah.
Thank you, Mira.
So would you like to share your story a little bit? How, what brought you to this mission which you have now?
Yes, very happily. So I've always wanted to be a psychologist. That was my dream for the whole life. When I was a child, most of the children were probably playing with dolls and watching cartoons, but I was reading books about psychology, even when I was a very, very little child. And I was trying to have like profound talks with our neighbors who were like 30 years older than me. And that was quite weird for my age. I acknowledge I was a very weird child, not a very typical one. And then when I was a teenager, even more, I've read all the self-help books you could access at that time. And I was pretty sure this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. But then when I graduated from high school, we had some sort of, tests where they were testing what kind of university you should choose. And the educational psychologists who were working with me, they said that I wouldn't be a good psychologist because I wasn't balanced enough according to their tests. And at that time, I believed them because they were, for me, like professional specialists. They knew what they were saying. So I kind of didn't follow my dream. But what I did, because what they suggested to me is that I've got good skills and talents for languages, and that I should go for languages. And I listened to them and I went for languages, which is my passion, number one probably now. But still inside my heart, I was like, I want to be a psychologist. I don't want to be just working like with a language. So for, I don't know, maybe 7-8 years, I was a general English teacher. So working with different people, teaching English to them. And then last year, when the pandemic started, I met James. He's a business coach. And through him, I understood that I have to be a niche teacher if I really want to help people. And a niche teacher means somebody who specializes for just one sector. So then I realized what I actually can do. I can combine my passion for mental health and passion for languages. So here I am, English language coach for mental health professionals. And I feel like there is this right balance, because probably if I was just a psychologist, I would be missing out on my passion for languages and vice versa. So I'm happy I can combine these two passions in one.
Yeah. Definitely, you are really lucky because not everybody has this opportunity to show and manifest their true calling, and I think that it's great. And actually, what happened to you, maybe when they told you after finishing high school you can't be psychologist, maybe you were a little bit sad, but then now you see that it was great, that when we are not aware about the deep meaning, because everything what is going in our life has a reason. And sometimes you think it's not a good reason. I wanted to be psychologist, but now, have you said, you can put all together your passion and you can help, I think, special people who are now in demand, especially in this time, that people are aware, afraid, not aware what to do and so on. Yeah. So it was great what happened to you. And I'm happy that you are following your true callings. You have two of them.
Yes, definitely. But I wasn't like that for many years. If anything, I was blaming those educational psychologists, like, what did they do to me? Like, they kind of messed up with my life. Now I'm not a psychologist, but I'm actually happy this happened. So now I'm grateful to them, and I apologize if I offended them at any time. My words.
Yeah, that's great. You are absolutely great example. Maybe I will use you sometimes in my talk. It's okay. I will not say your name,
of course.
but I think it's, that it's very good example, that how to say, because really we always labeling good and bad, but everything has a reason in our life. And actually, I do believe if this like bad situation never happen in our life, we are not going to develop, because these are pushing us forward. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, so you already actually said us about your mission. So would you like to put something more, or we go to the second question?
About my mission. So yes, this is what I do now. I've been doing it for more than 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And I really think there is a lot of potential. And the reason why I'm doing it as well is because I can see now with this pandemic, people work from homes and you can access international events more easily. Like right now we are talking and we are quite far away from like each other, and we can still talk. So there are many mental health professionals who can attend now those international events they couldn't before, and they have great things to tell the world. So there are many new findings in the mental health sector, and with these new findings people can benefit anywhere. And what makes me really sad most of the time is when those mental health professionals I speak to, and they say to me that they can't do it because of their English, because their English is limiting them. So they would rather kind of cancel an event or not accept the invitation just because of their English. And I thought that's a shame. Like, this can't be possible. Like, you have so much to tell, but you don't do it because of your English. And I believe English should be just a bridge to bring us there, and not like a wall or limitation. And that's why I feel it's very important to empower them. And when I say empower, I don't just mean help or kind of teach them vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation. It's not about that. Empower because they already have it inside them, but to make it even more, like to make them even more confident and effective in what they already have. And I absolutely love to see the results. And with some of my clients, it was for the first time that they were presenting something in English, and they even made a video, like their first video in English for 15 minutes. And that was a great achievement for them. And it made me think that actually with this just kind of small help and assistance, they can achieve so much. And then everybody can benefit from that. And this is encouraging me, that's why I love my job. And every single day I feel like this is what it is. This is my mission. Basically, this is what I have to do. I'm still at the beginning in a way. So I'm learning, and I guess whole life we are learning. Definitely. But it definitely makes me happy what I'm doing, even though there are challenging days, where there are everywhere challenging days. But I do feel like this is the right time, the right place, what I'm doing.
Great. I'm so happy for you. And actually, how you said that, actually, the English, I think you definitely know this, that actually we are just saying our, let's say, our message in words only for this 7%. And 93% is our non-verbal communication, and this, I think, it's very important people can realize. Of course, that English is important. We need to put it in the right words, but more important, I think, there is how we are confident and how we really want to share our mission with other people. This was actually the reason I stopped to be, aware how I look, how I talk, and now I'm doing podcasts. And 1 year ago, you wouldn't see me, at all. I had trouble to put my photographs, on social media. And this is great that you can encourage, and how you said, this is like ripples in the water, because you encourage one mental health professional, and he or she is helping so many people. So great. So keep going on. It's a great mission what you are doing just now, and I can feel that it's your passion, that you are enjoying it. I think this is the most important. When you share your lovely energy with others, you can kind of uplift them and find the spark which they already have inside. So great.
Oh, you put it so nicely. Yes, to find the spark that they already have inside them. I agree. And also when you said it's not just about the words. Words, you said 7%. I've heard summaries more than maybe 10% or something, or 20, but yes, let's say 7%. The rest is body language, and also even the rest, the majority, is really the mindset. So even though I can see some clients who have really, really good advanced language skills, like you wouldn't think they have any problem, and we still work together, because it's not just the language skills, like the verbal spoken language, is the mindsets they have. And then sometimes if it's a limiting mindset, then even though they say words, this mindset is limiting those words, so the message is not the same. And that's why the very first one is mindset, and as you said, body language, and then all the words, put it the right grammar and right pronunciation, because of course that's important as well, but not the most important thing.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Okay, so now you imagine you have a superpower. You can travel back in the time and you can meet your younger version. What message or advice you would give yourself?
I know we mentioned just now that it's good what happened to me when it comes to this decision that I wasn't a psychologist, even though part of me was not happy about it. But I think I would just say to myself to listen to my heart with more confidence, and to listen to everybody else less. But I believe this is what everybody would say to themselves, but it's really what I would say to myself, because many times I was just following what other people said would be good for me. And I'm not just speaking about the psychologists, I'm speaking about even my community, my friends, my teachers. And for a little time, it was limiting me, whatever I was listening to. And of course, we can always get the chance to listen to ourselves later in lives, but then it feels like those years are a bit wasted. But at the same time, I felt not really wasted, because during those years, we learned things we wouldn't know otherwise. And maybe now we can empower other people who struggle with the same things, so they don't have to struggle so much. So even though I see it as something I would say to myself, but at the same time, I'm happy with what happened to me.
Yeah, definitely. How we said before, and this is very important. Actually, we are very limited with opinion of others people, especially when we don't have self-belief, we have self-doubt. So we are looking for improvement outside, but always we need to find it inside. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So it's a great idea. What you wanted to say yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and now I have third question, actually. You have second power, superpower, and it's daylight now. To be honest, it started a little bit rain here. We will see how it works. So it's sunshine, lovely sunshine, and rain is going on. You are like a rainmaker. You making this rain, and huge, beautiful rain is appearing in the sky. And you have the ability to put your message or messages in this rainbow for people who are ready to receive this message. They are look it and they have it here. What kind of message you put there?
Okay, that's a nice image. I'm just imagining myself creating that. So they are ready to listen to me.
Yes.
I would encourage those people to find out, if possible, what their mission is, what their dream is, whatever it is, vocation it is, what it is, to try to find it out first. And then to really work on it every single day once they find out what it is. And when I say to work on it, I don't just mean to kind of find out what your passion is, because passion can disappear in a way for a few days, for a few weeks. You just don't feel passionate about what you are doing. But to be consistent, because this is very important. Like, I do have days, and I haven't been working in this field for too many years, but I have. And I lost passion for a few days or even a few weeks. I felt like, okay, but if I hadn't been consistent, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So even though I didn't feel like posting anything on LinkedIn, I did it. I had to force something myself to make that post, to make that video, to, I don't know, send that message or follow-up message to somebody else. So consistency for me is maybe there should be a balance, passion and consistency, but in my eyes, consistency is sometimes even more important than passion. Once you find out what your vocation is and what you have to do, and kind of commitment. I don't know, consistency can in other words can mean commitment to what you do.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, actually, as you are right, and actually have you said that sometimes we all have days, that we are not actually, that in the right mood. But this is other step which is very important, how we said before, to accept what's going on in our life. When we accept, okay, everything has a start and it's, and then it's finished. It's like, it's like circle or spiral, when we are developing. And for us, it's sometimes not so easy to accept when the things which we love are finishing and the things which we don't love are starting. And when we are just accept what's going on and everything has a reason, then it's much easier and it's like of keeping us going on. Other stuff what I would like to suggest people when they are kind of low with the energy, there is many of approaches how to harmonize the energy, maybe stop a little bit to over and go for a walk, do some breathing, listen nice music, spend time with people you love, and so on, so on. This is actually one of my mission, which I'm encouraging people, to find how to balance, how to work with their energy. Yes.
When I see your background, Mira, I feel like it's so easy to have balance in your life because the background is just bringing you balance. If you just go with bare feet to that garden I can see behind you, I think, or that's it, like it looks beautiful. I'm sure like if we surround ourselves with the positive people and positive or beautiful environment, everything is much easier for us. And definitely balance is so important. And I didn't want to say now like you have to do it, like you can have a break, like it's okay to have a break from whatever you are doing, but not for too long. So I see it as kind of having your own, like your mission or your business, your mission as a baby. You wouldn't just leave a baby aside if you don't feel passionate today. You have to look after that baby. If you really feel bad, like you really cannot do anything, you just give your baby to your mother and she looks after the baby for a while. And you just go away for a holiday or even for a day out, and that's fine. But I feel like it's a commitment. If you understand what you are doing and that it's important what you're doing, you have a purpose in this life, you cannot just stop like that. Or if maybe you can, but
yeah, I know. I love your approach that you said, like you compare business or services or mission to the baby that we need to care about it. Of course, everything needs our attention and our energy and passion and everything to put it in the harmony and to work together with it.
Yeah, and I think because I'm at the beginning, my baby is still like, I have a little baby, but later in the life, there are people who have their mission or businesses, and then they try to, what is that word I'm looking for? Delegate. Yeah, they try to delegate tasks and projects to other people, so they give the other people more independence to continue their work. Yeah, and that's, for me, it's like a baby's becoming bigger, is a teenager already, and then is an adult. But I haven't, of course, progressed to that stage just yet, so I have to look after my baby every day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yes,
I think it's much easier for you when it's your passion, and then when you see your result. I think this is the best, like say, for feeling what we can have, because when we help and support others, our happiness is even bigger than we do it only for ourselves. That when you can share your knowledge, your support with others, I think it's a great approach. Yeah.
Yeah, sharing gives you so much positive energy, and exchanging, like right now, this talk is very positive and uplifting for me. It's a really good start for Monday for today. And I think we need to do that. We need to promote this to other people to see.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, would you like to say anything on the end, or?
I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this talk, and I am happy I could have, I could speak about my mission. I don't think I have ever spoken in such kind of public space about what I do. And I think it's very important because right now I feel even clearer about what I do. So when you speak about something, it becomes even more real, like
Yeah.
it's even better.
Yeah, definitely. The energy is more like stronger around this. And actually, sometimes when we don't have opportunity to talk about this, we don't put it on the good, in the right words, in the right level. And now I think it's always, it's like on both sides, that we are helping each other and supporting, connecting this way.
Yeah. And also by other people just asking another type of questions that you've never been asked, it makes you think that actually, okay, this is what I'm doing it, or this is what I'm not doing, which is great. Just, asking great questions encourages you to find out even more about yourself. And maybe actually I would like to ask you, so what made you decide to do what you do?
Okay.
This podcast, for example, right now, because you said like a year ago you wouldn't be even posting your pictures anywhere.
Definitely. You know what, actually, I realized that there is many of people how I used to be. Yeah. They felt like, okay, it's not, I need to be, better speaker. I need to look better. I need this. But then I realized there is more about my ego, that I would like to see, to be like perfect, not perfect, but better than I am. But I realized it is more important to share my mission. And then I found out that this could support a lot of people, when we connect together and share what we are doing, that they can put their mission, their lovely true calling to other people and support others and make our world a better place. And actually, I don't know if you know, I founded like Academy of Holistic Freedom. And it is like a group on Facebook, and I would like to make it like bigger, because my big vision is to make kind of retreat center somewhere in nature, maybe in Slovakia, where people can come and relax and to learn how to harmonize their energy and how to be truly themselves. And this is like project why I did this Academy for Holistic Freedom, and I would like to have a team of people, and this is one of the aim of this podcast. Then we find people who are resonating on the same level, but sharing different missions, and we can support others. So when I was thinking that is the best way how to find people, because nothing happened without reason, then we can help meet together. And for example, I was just talking with a lady from Hungary a couple of hours ago, and she said, that it could be, she had nice example with cake. She said, okay, we all are making like cake, and somebody is sugar, somebody is flour, and so on. But we would like to support other people, and there is somebody who likes sugar, who prefers sugar, and somebody flower. So it means that we can share and support others, but let's say my vibration, my energy is more attracting some kinds of people, you're different, then we can have this academy when we share a lot of different approaches, and people can, like, let's say, connect with their true calling, with their true themselves. So this is my aim, why I started actually to do this podcast. And to to have this. And now I'm going, because it needs time, but now I'm finding the people who are really resonated with this idea, because when you went to university, you can choose different subject with different lecturer, and then you go this way. Okay, so, and this is my, that under one umbrella it can be plenty of different approaches, different lectures, and so on. So thank you for the question.
Yeah, I so much love that. I didn't know about your mission. I knew you were doing podcasts for a while because I've watched a few of them.
Oh, thank you.
But I didn't know that was what you wanted. Like, you wanted to have a retreat center and basically kind of finding out if there are other people with similar missions who would want to contribute to that or be part of that project. That's really nice. That's really nice. And I'm sure many people will be interested, because this is what we need. Like, even me, just recently, actually, I've been really struggling with my balance. So even though I know what I do, I love what I do, and I do it quite good what I do, but still I didn't have balance because I was overwhelming myself with too many projects.
Yeah.
And now with you saying that, probably that retreat is something I would have needed just a few weeks ago, just for a week, for 5 days to go somewhere and hear the nature, and also some nice inspirational talks and other people who go through the same challenges. That would be just what I would have needed.
Oh, great. Yeah. So we can work together on this idea, and maybe we can find more people. You know, there are some people who would like to support and do the same. And actually, I just had idea that you can actually invite, when we have this place, people who are not sure, you know, who feel self-doubt regarding the, you know, their promotion and, you know, language. Then it could be like place they could have opportunity, you know, to promote, to be more open, and, you know, to share their wisdom, knowledge on this platform. It could be.
Yes, definitely. Just tell me the place and the time, and I will get the people.
And this is still, you know, this is not even baby. This is, you know, I'm waiting when I'm pregnant.
Okay. It's an embryo. Yeah. Okay,
but, you know, it's great you asked me, and I had this opportunity to share it. I think that now it is, you know, this information is long time in the universe, let's say, but it is like, you know, whispering only. But now we put it into words, so hopefully
yes, it has more sense, more meaning. I like that.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I think we said nearly, you know, we can sit here days and days and talk together. Yes. So I think we can meet in the future definitely and have some project together. We can support people. So it was like, let's say, our first step, and then we can continue.
I'll be more than happy to be part of that project.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Stefania. I do appreciate it. It was lovely to meeting you. Okay.
Yes.
And see you in the future. Okay. Bye-bye.
Have a beautiful day. Bye. Bye. Bye.